Lassie.
What's up, man?
Hey, I got a fellow sitting here, and we're talking about this RS-44.
Okay.
So, it's a proven drop-in. You don't have to evacuate the system to put this in, correct?
Well, as we know, the EPA does not recognize that, but if you put a pound, but with our testing, if you inadvertently, if the service inadvertently mixes to the system performance.
Well, what was that?
Say it again, John.
Okay. The EPA, of course, does not recommend that we mix refrigerants together. But the service tech, since you guys can't hear me, I'm putting my fingers inadvertently mixes the two. There's no system performance problems or loss of performance.
You cut out right when you said that again.
So the performance, there's no performance.
There's no performance loss or no damage to the product if somebody inadvertently puts it on.
Yeah, but
I first recommend, evacuating, going with the Recycle with Michael program because of the price of R22. And you could probably make a clean wash with it too. But if they only want to put a pound or two on top of it, nothing's going to happen.
right, except for me.
Except when you accept it, unless of course when you want to evacuate the system, you're not going to be able to recycle it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just telling people to do something that it's kind of not supposed to do according to the EPA, and all my training is ever mix refrigerants. And now I'm not going to know what's in a system to even know what kind of pressures are.
Now, once again, well, no, it's use common sense. We're putting the pressures in. Chris and I, we just went through this with, if you figure if you're putting like a couple pounds in, break it down ratio-wise, what you're, and figure it out from there. In fact, we just addressed this situation the other day. Let's say you're putting 20% on top of it. Split the difference between the two. There's also an app. There's an app on your phone, RSL, capital RSL. They'll give you all the pressures and the heat sheet and all that you need. Like I said, if somebody wants to put it on top of it, there's no performance problems. If you're going to put like a pound or two on top of it, there's going to be those performance problems. But once again, now, because if it's a pound or so, well, whatever. But once again, when you if you go to recycle it down the road, there might be an issue there.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
I was just surprised you guys are telling people to do that. Okay.
We're not telling people to do that. We're telling you that if a service tech inadvertently pours it on top of the other,
okay, yeah,
there's no system performance loss. Unfortunately, like I said, my recommendation: evacuate the system,
right,
and put this in. And I'll tell you, because it's gonna be a wash. You're gonna need to recycle the R22.
Yeah.
But we all know people are gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yep. Yeah. I thought you would tell you.
Here, I will say this: 407. If you're gonna put 407 in there, you need to do the oil change.
Yep.
This one here, and that's one of the benefits. If you put anything in, evacuating or not, you don't have to change the systems or anything.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's up to everyone has to answer their own contract. But if you decide to put a pound into it, then performance-wise, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm just a contractor. I mean, I don't do this too much, but I would just think that you guys should go around telling everyone that they do need to reclaim and let them decide what they do from there. But if you guys kind of
we're not telling you to drop it. If you look at the sheet that they have there, it says if a service tech inadvertent. Are they telling somebody to do something? I don't think so. I tell everyone, especially with the prices, I would recycle the R22 because you might even end up making money on it, quite honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that was. If you look, it is a true drop-in.
But true drop-in means take the Freon out, drop this in. It doesn't mean just drop it right in on top.
Yes.
Right.
But once again, and this is the one thing, somebody's going to inadvertently. I'll be honest with you, I don't own Comstar. I don't know their whole system behind it. I think it's a foolish thing to not evacuate the system because time involved. The time involved, I think it's beneficial. This product here works. The evacuation. I think the product works. I would highly recommend going with it.
Oh yeah, that's what started this phone call. Is we had that conversation, and we said,
And yeah, we're not telling you to do it. In fact, if you look at our sheet, we even say inadvertently. Now, of course, once again, we're also realists. Let's all be realistic. If you have a chance to pour 1 pound in it, but once again, I stand by this. I'm a big proponent about making money as much as you can. And recycle with Michael is a beautiful policy, man. I would highly recommend using that. There's one big plus on this one, which makes it a true drop-in. There's no parts that you have to change. There's no parts nor the oil you have to change.
yeah, and it says
And that's how they do it with the orange going to. That is the true definition of a true drop-in. Now, once again, but we also say if it's, if somebody does it, that's I get that they gives peace of mind. We know what they're saying.
Right.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
okay.
I would highly recommend trying the product. Everyone raves about it, and for the price point. But like I said, I would consider the recycle with Michael aspect.
Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Okay.
Yep.